Welcome to CSL TV, and I just hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is just a review, a reaction, and an informational channel. Hopefully the informational part help you or someone else out, and we're going to watch some videos and talk about them. Now, oh man, the people that's been rocking with me, I'm just so grateful and thankful. You know what I'm saying? Because the comments, it makes me look at situations differently than how I think about it or how other people think about it. You got views from everywhere and opinions from everywhere. But y'all already know. I don't want to make this intro too long, so let's get it.
Well, Orestes gonna come check you out, man. I can't let you go. You were literally choking in your sleep. Somebody flagged me down about it.
Oh, I have sleep apnea. I'm sorry.
Well, and then you have a crack pipe in your hands.
A city councilman in Cranston, Rhode Island faces a drug charge after a police officer finds him sleeping in his car with a crack pipe in his hand. Thanks for joining us here on Law and Crime. I'm Anjanette Levy. That Cranston police officer's body camera recorded the interaction he had with Councilman Matthew Riley earlier this week. Take a look. You can see Riley sleeping, his mouth wide open as the officer approaches. Riley has a lighter and a pipe in his hand. The officer rouses him from his sleep.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, not at all.
Roads open, Boston.
You gotta stop. Try not to. Oh no way, dude! Really?
Yes, yes. I was just on my way back from court.
Bro. Well, Orestes gonna come check you out, man. I can't let you go. You were literally choking in your sleep. Somebody flagged me down about it.
Oh, I have sleep apnea. I'm sorry.
Well, and then you have a crack pipe in your hands, so it's like.
Please, sorry.
Listen, I have a body camera. Obviously, everything I have is recorded. You know that, and what I've observed is on camera, so I can't pretend I didn't. You know, so Orestes gonna come here, and they're gonna check you out. You know, as far as I know, there's no drugs anywhere, so I can't. You know, so there's not a criminal investigation. There's more a health or well-being check type thing.
Thank you.
But yeah, I obviously have to document it. You know. You can have that back.
Thank you. There will be no arrest.
What?
There will be no arrest?
No. Are there any drugs in the car or anything like that?
No, nothing.
All right.
The officer questions Riley about his drug use. He's forthcoming and discusses struggling with addiction.
How long have you had this problem, man?
It was a relapse. I've been clean for 13 years.
All right.
Just went through a really, really bad divorce recently.
Okay. Do you know if any of that was laced with fentanyl or anything? Because you were out, and like looked like you were choking.
Really?
Yeah. That's why someone literally sprinted and flagged me down because they thought you were having a heart attack or choking.
No, not that I know of.
EMTs arrive to check out Riley as the police officers search his vehicle, which is littered with trash and junk. The officer found a Chore Boy scouring pad in the glove box. Chore Boy is made of copper and metal. Drug users sometimes use a Chore Boy to make a crack pipe.
You got a test kit?
Yeah.
So it's over here.
A second officer arrives. They approach the vehicle to test suspected drugs found in the car.
What's wrong with this guy? It's your whole life. Down the drain for what?
So you don't know him at all? You guys don't know?
No, I've never met him in my life. We'll probably dig out just a smaller little rock so we don't have to break anything.
If we can get a little bit with the
powder?
Yeah. I'll do it. I'll touch it. I got it.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward. Be careful, because he was on the nod, or like, it seemed like
sure
anyways.
It's mixed with something else, but...
Listen.
I don't know what we're dealing with.
Can you just snap a picture of that?
Especially when you put him in a cell.
The sergeant on scene tells the officers to charge Riley. Then they look at a white powder on his driver's seat.
He wants to have his mother come get the car, but I'm not. I wouldn't have. No, not getting in there, touching all that. All that white powder, that's a piece
That
of
could be
crack.
a piece
Yeah,
of
yeah, that's definitely crack.
Yeah, yeah, most likely.
Yeah, you can smell it, and he's burning up.
He has a bunch of toy boy and
Should we have a toad?
it looks like he's like half living out of his car.
Not
There's
some
like
private property.
toiletries.
We're good. We're on private property. And this guy's
Yeah, look at this. He's got a problem.
And I hope that guy get his life together, because in that high position of being a city council and you fucking on crack, and then dude say he was going through rough time, hard time, divorce, all this shit, he relapsed. So anybody that's going through something tough, I really pray for y'all, because I know how that shit feel to stay positive when just so much and so many burdens and everything just working against you. But if you believe and just keep your faith high, trust me, things always get better.
This story out of New Jersey is wild, and we have to warn you, this footage might be hard to watch. It all went down on the west side of the state near Philly when police received multiple phone calls about a man in a Jeep driving erratically.
911, where's your emergency?
Hello. So I'm chilling here with my food. Went down the street and just smacked the car. And I'm really nervous right now. What he said, he's like having like a mental breakdown or something like that.
Another caller reports that the driver is armed.
How you know you have a gun?
Because I'm looking at it. He just jumped out of the car with it.
As those calls come in, a surveillance camera picks up the man smashing his Jeep into a parked car in front of a house. He rams the car again as he repeatedly shouts out the window. The guy drives off as some people from inside the house come out to inspect the damage, and police receive another call reporting that the guy isn't making any sense.
Yeah, my God, he's delusional.
Okay.
The guy then drives back to the house, parks his car, and falls out of the driver's seat. When he gets up off the pavement, you can see that he's carrying a rifle. The man walks towards the house, smacks the car with the gun, and continues ranting. When a silver car comes up the driveway, the guy takes aim with his weapon. The guy then storms over to the house, still holding the gun, and goes inside. As this is all going on, police make their way to the scene, and one officer tries to calm another officer's nerves.
This ain't my first time responding to a man with an AK-47 call, alright? We're gonna be alright. Take deep breaths. Calm your heart rate down.
On foot, officers make their way through the woods, and once they get close to the house, they try to get the guy to come outside.
And you! Go that way, bud. Go that way.
This is when things take a turn. Again, this might be hard to watch. As the standoff continues, a cop eyeballs the guy, brandishing the weapon.
I have a visual on him. At the front. With the rifle.
When the man aims the rifle at police, the officer opens fire.
I see him. Shots fired, shots fired. He's down, he pointed the rifle at us.
Officers soon rush over to provide medical care to the guy, but the 55-year-old man was pronounced dead at the scene. This all went down back in January, but the footage was just made public. As of right now, it's still not clear what caused this whole situation to unfold, and the Attorney General's office is still investigating everything that went down.